Hello my scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. So for this layout I have absolutely scrap lifted another fabulous creator. I saw this beautiful design which I just fell in love with the second I saw it, and it is so simple. It is literally circles that you cut into quarters and then make in this pattern. It is so much fun. I absolutely love it. So I think I cut 2 circles in about 8 different pattern papers, I think is what I did. Obviously, there is no rule about that. You can do it however you like. I also chose to keep my color palette the same and used all those sort of bluey colors to match in with the cup that is in my photograph. I also went ahead and did machine stitching around every single little triangle. You can especially see it on the navy triangles from this far away. So I did my stitching after I glued all my triangles to the page. I have no idea which way would have been better. I think they both would be really hard. If you try and machine stitch those triangles, they're very small. And I think that would be super fiddly. If you try and machine stitch once it's already on your page, it is quite difficult to turn your paper around in some cases. So I think both ways will have their own challenges. I chose to do it after I had glued them down to my page. Now I did pull a few bits of paper from my stash just to add to the color palette in this one, just sticking with those blues and just layering up the paper. So that navy color is obviously from my stash and not from this month's kit, but that's about all. Everything else is definitely from the kit. I used the doilies that were thrown into the kit as well. I was being a bit lazy. No, it's not lazy. I didn't want to cut the doily because I felt that it would get ratted or ratty along the bottom edge where it had been cut. So I actually just folded it over and then I sticky taped it down so that it wouldn't catch when you're putting it into your album. Now I went through all of the supplies in all of the different ephemera packs that we got in the stickers and in the Maggie Home stickers and in the Pink Fresh ephemera pieces, and I pulled out all the ones in sort of shades of these blue. Now I wasn't necessarily going to use them all, but I just wanted to have them on hand so I could play with them as I wanted them. Now, for anyone that is wondering about this photo, it is a completely random photo. This is for my 2013 album, so before I had children, so not all my kids do scrapbook all the time. And I really contemplated not including it, but, you know, it's a life event. Do you know how you have your favorite cup? You have that one cup that you just use constantly. You have every single cup of tea in it. You don't even always wash it because you have your next one like 2 hours later anyway. And it is the cup that you use. Well, this was mine. And you can see I suffered a dreadful loss. I dropped it and it smashed. Obviously not into a million pieces, but the handle came off. There's a massive chip at the top. It was just all over Red Rover for this beautiful little cup. So it is such a first world problem, but I thought I'd taken the photo for a reason. I'm going to document it. And I decided if I was going to document something so silly, then I would let the paper, the pattern paper, be the fun part. So that is why I made such a fun background. And I really love this. I really want to do it again. I think it is so eye-catching and so striking. And I just kept everything else super simple. I've got these 2 little clusters, one on either side of my photograph. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do apart from a title. Now my title is rather large. Not that it takes up too much space. It is just a fair few words. And I think that helps as well with sort of the focal point and thing like that. And I quite like the mixed, thicker title that I've gone for with this one as well. It really helps tell the story. And I will, of course, pop some journaling on as well. So my title is going to be, today was using those beautiful Vicky Bouton thickers. Then I'm going to pull in some little teeny tiny thickers that says a huge, and notice how they're super tiny because this is not a huge thing. And then my last thicker font is disaster. So today was a huge disaster. And then this one is all finished. So I'm just going to pop on some sprinkles to finish it off in gold, because you know me, I always love my gold. And here she is. So you can see when you're looking at those close-up photos that you can see that stitching quite a bit more clear now. And I just really love the way that background works. I would definitely be creating this background again. I think it is super, super fun. I love mixing all the different pattern papers, and yeah, I just think it is a beautiful layout. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.